So this is going to be an unusual episode, at least part one, because my review for this movie is going to be a bit vague, and probably mostly wrong, because, full disclosure, I don't exactly remember all of it. Sort of. Okay, let me explain. When I was little, my stepmother rented for me a movie from a local video store. This was at her place and on VHS, not beta. So it's not like I kept a copy and watched it frequently. I saw it once about 25 years ago, and that was it. So she knew I loved cartoons, and this was a cartoon, an anime. Yeah, this was a bit stranger than the cartoons I usually watched, and considering the 80s, that's saying something. Now, as I said, I haven't seen this film in about 25 years, but it's always loomed in the back of my mind, like a dream that I had when I was a kid. It wasn't a nightmare, but it's so odd it might as well be considered one. Also, despite the huge dedicated fan base that anime seems to have, nobody is familiar with this. In 2.5 decades, I have explained this film to people, and everybody looks at me like I have two heads. It was actually getting to the point where I was wondering, did I make this movie up? It sounded like a weird story I would have written. But finally, after years, Quacky actually found the copy of it. It took her almost 5 years, but what could I say? She did find it. She could find anything. Oh yeah, we'll get to this some other time. In the meantime, after 2.5 long decades, it's finally in my possession. And I haven't watched it yet. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am dying to see how off and on I was with my memory, how random it was, or what I fabricated, what I remembered. So, I'm going to review exactly what I remember, and then I'm gonna watch it and review it again. So, this is part one, a review of this odd film that I saw when I was little, as I remember it. So, this cartoon opens with a cute little cat, kind of like Hello Kitty. It wasn't Hello Kitty, but I don't really remember the name of any of the characters in this movie, so I'm just gonna call her Hello Kitty. Okay, so Hello Kitty is outside running from these 3 bully cats. They kind of remind me of the cat gang from Heathcliff. So they taunt her a little when they're all confronted by this mysterious human who's wearing a cape. Not like Batman, more like the Blue Falcon. So anyway, they start taunting him when all of a sudden he turns them into these wooden statue people. Okay, are you all still with me? Okay, I'll say that again. Blue Falcon uses some kind of magic spell or something and turns 2 of the 3 cat gang members into these wooden statues. I guess kind of like Medusa turning people into stone. That's the best way I could describe it. Okay, so the 3rd and remaining cat gang member begs for his life. He offers the Blue Falcon a pair of headphones that he has. I guess it was like a Walkman. And then he offers his services to the Blue Falcon to spare his life. The Blue Falcon accepts, and he and the last gang cat member leave. Hello Kitty, who witnessed this entire thing from a distance, freaks out and runs back to her home. So at the home, there is a little girl, a little human girl, who I'm guessing this is Hello Kitty's owner. The little girl hears her parents arguing downstairs. She goes downstairs and hears her parents arguing with the Blue Falcon. So what I recall, the Blue Falcon is the little girl's older brother, and it's a very tense moment because his and her parents are mad at their son. But we know that he can turn them into these wooden statues at any time, just like he did with the bully cats, which he does. So yes, he turns his parents into these wooden statues and then leaves, leaving his little sister crying and confused at what she just saw. So the little sister and Hello Kitty go out into the world to go try to find the older brother, the Blue Falcon. Are you all still with me? Okay, here's where my memory gets a little vague. I recall the little girl and Hello Kitty walking a mostly abandoned streets, seeing that her brother has turned lots of people in town, or the world I guess, into all these wooden statue people. I'm still not sure why he's doing this or where this power came from, but we do, however, find out that he goes to a headquarters, the headquarters of the Blue Falcon, where all these wooden statue people are. There's a ton of them there. Yeah, he's been really busy. But we also find out he's been taking orders from somebody. Yeah, Blue Falcon, as it turns out, is just a lackey of this other guy. I guess kind of like Darth Vader and the Emperor. Okay, so this main villain, I have no memory of what he looks like, or what he acted like, or even anything to make a funny comparison to. So I'll just call him the Emperor, because that's all I really remember. In the finale, the Emperor animates all of these wooden statue people, all of which start coming to the headquarters, very much like March of the Wooden Soldiers, you know, that Laurel and Hardy movie. So the Emperor, the Blue Falcon, and that bully cat sidekick are all confronted by the little girl and Hello Kitty. After arguing and hiding in this factory, which I remember being really creepy and scary, the Emperor tells Blue Falcon to turn his little sister into a wooden statue. He refuses. So the Emperor instead turns the Blue Falcon into a wooden statue. The girl cries over the body, and then the Emperor turns the little girl into a wooden statue. Hello Kitty cries over her body. So in the end, it's a confrontation between Hello Kitty and the Emperor. I, even back then, was rather surprised that these two were in the final battle. Through dialogue that I have absolutely no recollection of, Hello Kitty gets the Emperor to find his humanity, the headquarters blows up, the Emperor is turned into this shiny Tin Man-like person, and all the wooden statues turn back to normal. What in the holy second dimension did I watch? Okay, after re-reviewing this thing and writing it all down for this particular script, I'm really kind of understanding why people always gave me strange looks when I described this to people. I swear, this is what my memory remembers about this film. And, well, it's a real film because, as I said, Quacky found it. So, I'm gonna give this movie a watch, and I'll see you in part 2, and let's see if any of my memory is right. Okay, wish me luck, everyone.